Update on the forecast here in just a couple of minutes. I can tell you it's cold. It's 22 downtown, with the wind chill makes it feel like 3 right now. Always great to welcome the founder and executive director of In My Father's Kitchen, John Tumino, joins us. John, first of all, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, sir. How are you?
Hey, Happy New Year, Dave. I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on today.
Yeah, it's been bitterly cold this week with the wind chills and the blowing and drifting snow. Just curious, how big of an impact is this on the homeless population here in Syracuse?
Oh my God! So we'll be out this afternoon doing lunches and medical care and all that with a doctor. But yeah, it's really it's dangerous for our folks that are living outside who won't go into shelters and things. Living under bridges and underpasses and woods and a tent. We're encouraging them continually to move into either going into the shelter, or Catholic Charities has like a warming center down at Columbus Circle where the rules are kind of really relaxed and there's no beds there, but at least you could get into a building and stay warm. So we're encouraging folks to take advantage of those situations. The winter is an ally for us as outreach workers because folks do make decisions to go indoors, but there's hardcore remnants that just want to stay outside, and it's scary.
John, for our listeners, when they see a homeless person in conditions like this, is there something they can do? Should they call someone? Should they alert you? What do they need to do in a case like that if they have concerns about folks that are out in these conditions?
Yeah, when they see someone, specifically if someone's like on the ground or somewhere sleeping, and they, if someone's panhandling, doesn't mean that they're homeless, but you still have to call 211 is the number to call. Call 211. You describe the situation where you're seeing someone, the location, maybe a description of the person, and then they'll dispatch either In My Father's Kitchen or rescue mission to go out and investigate that situation. But again, if you see someone on the ground, like maybe sleeping, then you'd call 211 and then they will dispatch someone to go out. But if you're like also driving around the community and you feel like you want to do something right now, like hand warmers, gloves, hats, scarves, socks are great things to keep in a goodie bag of some sort and then hand it out the window, especially those hand warmers and gloves.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've heard about some stats. Has the homeless population increased?
Well, since post-COVID, it's bumped up through the summer times. I've had the busiest 2 summers that I've ever had in the last 13 years. But again, in the winter, the numbers start to go down. But like right now, we have about probably 15 people that we are servicing and visiting in the middle of this inclement weather that just will not make decisions to go into shelter based on maybe some addiction or untreated mental health, not wanting to deal with rules and things of that nature. So the numbers have gone up, but every winter they go down. So our caseload went from 75 during the summer. We're down into the 30s, and then there's 15 folks that are really living outdoors right now for us In My Father's Kitchen.
All right. We've done this in the past. I want to talk about it again. In My Father's Kitchen signature Taste and See pasta sauce. The sauce that saves is back with a fresh new look and the same incredible flavor you love. Fill us in. You got a kind of a treat. How people can take advantage of this and support you and actually get the sauce delivered.
Yeah. So the great thing. So the new labeling came across because we had the marketing team at Syracuse University. The students picked us as a project. So for me, I was able to sit with students at Syracuse University, kind of give my idea of what I thought the mission of our sauce was, and they came up with this wonderful label that they've designed and now we've implemented. So it's the sauce that saves. What does that mean? It's eating with a purpose. So for me, it's like if you want to help In My Father's Kitchen and support us, you could pick up a jar of sauce at local Wegmans, specialty shops, or I'll deliver it to your front door. You go to our website at inmyfatherskitchen.org, buy some product, and I'll send it, and I'll be delivering it myself to your front door. It's a great way to give back. Like you were asking, what should people do? Maybe you don't feel like you want to give out a goodie bag. Maybe you don't want to call 211, but hey, maybe you could buy a jar of sauce. All the proceeds come back to help us do the work that we do in Syracuse.
All right, John, keep up the great work. We appreciate your time as always. That's John Tumino, the founder and executive director of In My Father's Kitchen. And we've got details about the pasta sauce on our 570 WSYR Facebook page this morning.